Did you know that according to Guttmacher Institute, teen pregnancy had a peak of 117 pregnancies per 1,000 women aged 15 to 19 in the year 1990? I've personally seen a high school friend that was very close to me have a child at the young age of 17, and it destroyed her school life as she knew it. In the future, I know that you all don't want your children to be in the same position as my friend was at such a young age and having to put all her attention towards the child, leaving no time for anything else. Throughout this speech, I will speak on the need to provide students with free condoms within high schools to lower the pregnancy rate, how we could solve this problem as a community, and how life would be if condoms were really given to high schoolers in this day and age and in the future as well. Condoms are a great contraception device which can prevent pregnancies of all ages and should be given out to high schoolers for free to promote healthy sexual activity. In my hand now is one of those condoms that I speak about, and even though it is so easy to put on and might seem insignificant, it is one of the most effective ways of preventing children and preventing the contraction of STDs. In order for teen pregnancy during high school to go down, we need to provide these students with free condoms. According to Anita Brackman, an author for Science Direct, all Western European countries have lower teen pregnancy rates, higher mean age of first intercourse, and lower STIs than the United States, as do many of the developing nations. This is due to the fact that they introduced free condoms into their school systems since the 1980s. We need to follow in their footsteps to make sure that our kids aren't having babies before they can actually care for them. According to Remedy Health Media, condoms as a contraceptive are about 90% effective. Though they aren't 100% effective, it is way better than having zero protection at all and risking having a child at such an early age. Condoms can also be mixed with birth control for maximum efficiency to make sure that teen pregnancies are kept at an all-time low. Now that I've explained why condoms should be given to high school students for free, let me explain how we can make it possible as a community. Slowly but surely, we can introduce condoms into high schools all around the country, maybe even the world, to ensure the sexual protection of teenagers everywhere. Together, we can begin to introduce condoms into the high schools around our community, and that could then spread nationwide to other high schoolers everywhere. We can form groups of parents that can band together and buy boxes of condoms to give to students for free. Doing so can also promote kindness and responsibility within our communities for years to come. Through this distribution of free condoms to high school students, we can prevent students from contracting STDs, which could affect them for the rest of their lives. STDs are extremely serious issues across couples everywhere that have unprotected sex, but we can prevent it from ever happening with the giving of free condoms during high school. According to the Department of Health Australia, condoms are 98% effective at protecting against most STIs, which shows how important condoms really are during sex. Considering the plan I just told you all to slowly introduce condoms into high schools across the United States, I'll now attempt to explain to you all what the world would be like if we followed that plan. Imagine a world in which teen pregnancy could be down an entire 50% across the entire nation from what it is today, a whopping 16.7 births per 1,000 women aged 15 through 19, according to the CDC. Teen mothers wouldn't have to drop out to take care of their children. With the introduction of condoms in high schools, less teen pregnancies would occur, meaning that more would-be teen mothers could focus on their school and furthering their education than having children to take care of. Schooling is extremely important for every child in order to be successful, and not having to worry about a child at home would make that experience even better for them. The children that are conceived as a result of teen pregnancy are more likely to drop out and not do well in school. Because of the extreme stress that is on their teen mothers, the children won't get the love and care that they require, and as a result, will not do as good in school as the rest of their peers. In most cases, fathers do not stick around when they have a child too young, so without a father figure in their life, it makes it a lot worse for the child. With all this crucial information pertaining to giving free condoms to high school students and how it would benefit them and their sexual lives, I'd like to conclude my speech with a summary of all the amazing information I've shared with you all today. In order to reduce teen pregnancy across the nation and the world, we need to provide students with free condoms in school that are readily available for them to be used if need be. Furthermore, I've explained how we can all band together as a community and give these students free condoms in schools around the world if the government doesn't want to intervene first. Finally, I've had you all try to imagine a world where teen pregnancy rates will be cut in half, or even more than half, if we start to introduce condoms to students as early as high school. Providing students with free condoms in high school would be extremely beneficial to their sexual lives. It would help prevent STDs, and more importantly, prevent against having children at such an early age. I know that if we all really and truly care about high school students right now, and really don't want them to have children, as they are still children themselves, you all will join me and help give out free condoms to students until it becomes widely accepted and normal to do so. Giving students condoms in high school would benefit them more than they will ever know, and now is the time to give them out to ensure that teen pregnancy is at the lowest possible rate of all time. Thank you.